Hello, everybody. I hope this is working. Is this working? Testing 1 2 1 2 3. Give me a sound check, guys. First of all, shout out to Shishi and Carissa. I guys see you guys are in here already because we were talking before I streamed. And let's see here. I know River Life's in here, and I know Barn is in here. Where is he? I thought I saw Barn in here. I swear I saw Barn. There he goes, Fish Tank Barn. There you go. Nice. I don't know who else is in here. See where Monster. All right, Matt's Monster Fish. Nice. Good. Cool. Everything's working. Sounds good. All right. Well, first of all, welcome. In this stream, in this workshop, we are going to talk about subs and how they work in the way that I understand it, and it's basically stuff that I gotten from doing all the YouTube channels, as well as talking to Nico, who is from Morning Fame, the guy who wrote Morning Fame. He's a analytics guy, kind of like he loves all that stuff. That's why he wrote Morning Fame, that helps you do the keywords and see how your channel is doing. And I think I will walk through that in a little bit too. I think I did a little in the last few workshops. So yeah, there's some other things I want to walk through you guys really quick. Hello Hannah, welcome to the stream. Swag Skywalker, Nerd Boy Aquatics, welcome. Hi Darren, how you doing? Benito, hi. Wow, new people in this workshop today. Did I again? No, I shouldn't have. Am I actually streaming live again and not on an unlisted stream? Because I can't do... Sorry, guys. Unlisted stream. I don't know why I did that. It keeps changing on me. So if you are here from my normal channel, this live stream is actually supposed to be unlisted, mainly because it's not about aquariums, but it's about doing YouTube for aquariums. So again, I immediately apologize. I'm not answering any questions about actual aquariums and stuff like that. We're just talking about YouTube and stuff like that. So hopefully you guys are not pissed at me for doing that. Well, anyways, hopefully not. Let's see here. Rob Reading, hey, how you doing? Very new to fish keeping. Awesome. It's going to be a wonderful hobby. All of us in here, most of us already are into it so much that we are doing YouTube for it, So again, this stream is about YouTube and how to do a YouTube channel for aquariums, not necessarily about aquariums itself. Fortunately, it was supposed to go unlisted, but unfortunately, for some reason, YouTube decided that it's not going to do that, and plastered it and sent out notices. Unfortunately, sorry guys. I set it to unlisted, so hopefully that fixes the problem. We'll see. It's unlisted? That's weird. Well, anyways, if you're here, hopefully you enjoy this. This is the third workshop in the series, and I think I'm going to keep doing it. I'm getting excited about these workshops because I have a platform that people actually want to listen to about me talking nerd talk about YouTube, not just aquatics itself. So first off, this one, as I said, we're going to talk about subs and how it works and how the YouTube algorithm works. And this is based off of the experience I had, based off of some of the tests that other people have seen. And see, the thing is about the YouTube algorithm is no one really knows how it works. A lot of guesstimates, a lot of, testing to see how it works and stuff like that. And as I said, a lot of this stuff I learned from Nico, who wrote Morning Fame. And I shoot him emails back and forth once in a while, trying to understand what happened to my channel before when my video blew up and all this stuff. And he helped me a lot to understand a lot of that stuff. And he's just one of those YouTubers that help people grow their YouTube channel, those type of channels. He's one of those guys. I talked to a lot of those people because, and I should really give you these links and talk about these people that you should follow, because I learned a lot of that stuff as well. The really, the official stuff, not just the stuff that I kind of figured out on my own kind of thing, but there's so much more to it, as a lot of you guys that have been watching all these workshops have actually it's not just putting up videos, there's a lot more to it. And yeah, so we'll go through that. Let's see here. Sean Williams, hey, you still have the 5-gallon, put a Oscar in it? Yeah, sure, you can put an Oscar in a 5-gallon tank. That's not a problem at all. Dork. Did you get your I thought you got a whatchamacallit? The Joey fish, the Frankie fish, whatever that fish is. God, I keep forgetting about it. But yeah. All right, first off, we were talking about editing software, and I was talking to Shishi about Filmora, where you had to register it. But just for everyone else who's going to watch this workshop later on or is in here now, there is actually a free editing software that is a pro software, and it's called DaVinci Resolve. Okay, just go on Google and search for DaVinci Resolve, and it's like next level stuff, and it's free. I mean, this is incomparable. It's in comparison to Adobe Premiere. Now, this software is free because they released it. This is made by Blackmagic cameras or software or whatever. Blackmagic. They make these high end, like super duper film video cameras, and they're like one of those things that, you know, if you're a film nerd like me, like you want to get your hands on kind of thing. Well, they made an editing software just to complement their cameras. So it's really free. There is a paid version of it where you get a lot of the nitty gritty. But for us, what we do, the free version of it is actually really next level, and it has a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff that you will be able to do that I do in Adobe Premiere too. Just the basic version of it. So if you go to DaVinci, it's blackmagicdesigns.com, right? And the product's called DaVinci Resolve, or just do a search on DaVinci Resolve, okay, on Google, and it'll pop up for you. All you do is just go down and download it for free. You see here the free version, there's $2.99 version, which comes with all bells and whistles and everything like that. But for editing, this would be a very good alternative to maybe buying a software of like Vegas Pro or even, you know, Filmora. Filmora is easier, but DaVinci Resolve, it's a lot more pro, you know, in the sense that it does a lot of stuff. So it also does audio posts too. So I'm going to download this later because, like I said, I use Adobe Premiere, and I'm going to learn it. It's not going to be hard to learn, but I'll learn it, and then I'll have a workshop on it so that, hey, you know, free software, free pro software that you can use to edit your programs with. It's not a phone editing app, though, unfortunately. I don't think they have a phone editing app for this. So, yeah, something to look at after the stream, okay? So, yeah, let's go ahead and go back here, and then we'll go through this, and I'm gonna try to explain it. It's not gonna be that long. It shouldn't be that long, but you never know. I ramble on a lot. I just want to make sure and I'm not missing anything important. What type of camera do I use? I have a few. For just regular, simple, easy, quick point and shoot, I use the Canon Vixia. Canon Vixia G20 right now. That's my main camera, and I have two other camera Vixias, M50s, or is it? Yeah, M50s that I use, or M40s that I use as alternate cameras. I also have for an SLR to make really artsy fartsy shots if I ever get lenses for it, because someone stole all my lenses. Is a Panasonic Lumix G2, I believe. It's an old camera, but does gorgeous pictures with it. And then I have your typical point and shoots and stuff for backup, and of course I have my phone, which is great and works great for certain kind of shots and stuff. And I do mix them all up. I do different shots and different cameras depending on what I'm doing. Okay, and then if I really need to, I could go run over to my friends and borrow his Canon G5s, and he has all these other cameras as well too, the higher end cameras. He makes a lot more money than I do, so he gets to buy a lot more cool toys that I get to play with. All right. You don't really need a super flashy one, honestly. Well, you know, my camcorder was about, when I bought it was $1,000-something bucks. It's about maybe $600 now. And I like the camcorder mainly because when I was doing a lot of the tabletop gaming stuff, I needed to go like for 2-3 hours straight without stopping. Unfortunately, with SLRs, they film at, I think, 40 minutes a shot or whatever. To the exception of Lumix, which does go on recording until you run out of room on your card. So again, lots of different things and stuff. Fish Tank Bar, Nico, yes. Video influence, yes. Awesome. Blake Roberto Blake, awesome. Daryl Evans, yes. Also need to look at Nick Nimmons. Okay, that's one of my other guys I talk to and get a lot of advice from, and I sit in on the streams. He does channel evaluations. Well, when he does the streams, he goes and looks at your channel pages. What I did for you guys in the other workshops. Also, Brian G. Johnson is another person that I watch. He's really good as well. I will post all that. We should post all that and stuff like that. Fishner Vila, why are you giving away your secrets? It's not secrets. All the secrets I'm talking about here are your secrets that you're garnering from the same places probably that I'm watching too. Yeah. Let's see, best kept secret in all of YouTube. It's not best kept secrets. You just gotta look for it if you really want to look for it. Hey, Donwan, how you doing? David, what's up? Good to see you, buddy. iPhone 8 is my camera, which usually works great. I believe, and don't quote me on this, DaVinci should read raw images. Normally raw I usually handle in Photoshop, so I'm not sure if there's free software. You can look at GIMP, I believe it's called. It's another photo editor, and it's free, so I don't know if it'll read raw image files, so I don't know. You could try that. I have to look it up. I don't usually deal with raw files. Hey, Tom Patom, how you doing? T Riddle, how you guys doing? I swear this stream must be public right now. I'm a little worried about that. But, well, I'm not showing any stats today, so it doesn't matter. So let's go on with this. Let's go to the presentation window. All right, so first thing we have to understand on how subs work on YouTube is understand how the algorithm works. Now, again, the algorithm could be a lot of things, but obviously you release a video, okay, and what YouTube does is see how your main subscribers do. All right, that's your main subscribers. How they watch it, how do they like it, stuff like that, okay? So it tests against your current subs. If the video does well, saying good amount of watch time with your click-through ratio, meaning that 10 people that clicked, 10 people that showed, okay, if it showed 10 people your thumbnail, right? 7 people clicked through on it, watched it, and it's a 10-minute video and watch it for 10 minutes. That's excellent. All right, so it's saying, wow, this video is doing super awesome. Let's go ahead and show it on these other areas. Hold on a second. Show it as these other ways. Let's do a test group 1, test group 2, test group 3. And we'll go ahead and see how the video does to these test groups, right? And these test groups, the way that the algorithm figures it out is that they group everyone, okay, into like little test groups. We're like little test guinea pigs to everyone, but the algorithm understands. I'm messing this up. The algorithm understands people's watch habits. Okay, so what it's trying to do is trying to figure out if their watch habit works for the video you just released. If it's doing good on your own little pool of subscribers. I really hate Microsoft Paint. I need to get something that works better later on. Okay. So yeah, you have these test groups here. So it goes out and it starts showing. Now these test groups could be someone who is watching another aquarium channel and your thumbnail pairs on the suggested video list. Okay, and usually that's how it goes. It'll show your video on the suggested thumbnail list. So when that happens, they test the groups here. They might say, well, test group 1, it didn't do so well. So no good on test group 1. Test group 3 didn't do so well. But for some reason, the people in test group 2 really liked your videos. So let's take the same. Let's go through other test group under that same category of people that watches those certain videos, right? And test it with those guys. Okay. This would be what? 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it kind of spiders out, as you can tell here. Right? And then it'll test against these groups. And it'll keep testing it. And that's why you see those little bumps in your stats, right? It'll keep testing until it says, wow, this video is doing really good through all these test groups. Let's go ahead and start promoting it on the homepage. And that's when your video could start blowing up. Okay? And usually that's what happens. It starts blowing up. And if you go to your homepage, if you go to the YouTube homepage, and hold on, sorry, I got Fish Barn up on here. But if you go to the YouTube homepage, this is the part here. This is where you really like your clips to show up. Where is it? The recommended here, right? If your clips show up here, then you're going to get a lot of hits. You're going to get a lot of hits from it, and of course, more hits, more exposure. More exposure means more subs. So we know, in that sense, now is how YouTube algorithm basically works in a nutshell. Okay. So this is why making good videos to keep people watching is important. But in order for them to get to your video, what's really important is also making good thumbnails, have good titles, and then keywords come in secondary because keywords help people search on YouTube for your videos, right? Okay, so we've got all that. Those are out of the way. We have any questions? Anyone? Let me see. Let's go back here. I know you guys were been talking. Hey, welcome, Just Lem. How you doing? Hey, Flynn. Okay. All right, cool. So we know how the algorithm works with, you know, pimping out your videos. Now, when you get subs, it's from all that, you know, when your exposure, when you're releasing your videos and stuff like that. So here's the trippy part of it. Okay, when you release the video, hold on. Someday we'll get this right. Oh, I wish there was a better way to do this. That's annoying. All right. So let me see if I could get this right. So you have your subs. This is your sub base. When you release your video, it goes to your subs, some of your subs, okay, your active subs. Remember, the algorithm keeps track of how everyone's watch habits work. Like, do they watch these videos, do they watch that video? How long do they watch this video? How do they watch that video? So your active subs are the subs that will keep coming back, watching videos, and the YouTube algorithm knows that. So it will know to show that thumbnail to them, okay? But they don't show it to all subs. Why? Because of their watch habits. If they don't watch the type of your videos, maybe they sub for some reason or the other, and they're not the type that will keep coming back and watch your videos, they won't show that thumbnail to them because they don't want to spam them with your thumbnail. So keep that in mind, all right? Okay, so that's something important to keep in mind. So remember, when you release a video, it goes to your subs. If it does well, it will get shown to suggested video list. Okay, we have a suggested video list. This is where everyone goes to watch someone else's videos, and then your videos will pop up on their list. Okay, so there's like, I would say 3 types of subs. Okay, let me change it. Your subbers, right? There's non-subscribers. There's something called, what Nico calls semi-subscribers, and your regular subscribers we have down here. Okay, so non-subscribers. Oops. Okay. Semi-subs. Okay. Now, obviously when you release a video, you get non-subs will come to you through search, usually. Or maybe the suggested video list that we have right here. Okay, that's your suggested video list. Oops. I like the little drawings. Right? God, I hate paint. I need to get something better to do this stuff. So that's the suggested list. That's where some non-subs come in and check out your video. Okay, this is where discovery happens. This is where new people find you. Okay, through the suggested subs or the suggestion from homepage if your video is doing that well. okay? Or from you sharing from Facebook, or you sharing from Instagram or whatever, but that's a very small percentage. Remember, biggest search engine or second biggest search engine on the internet is YouTube. So you really need to take advantage of that and get your keywords right, get your thumbnails right, and get your titles right. That's very important. So that's where your non-subs are coming from. They're just first discovering your video. All right, now you have your semi-subs. Your semi-subs are people that actually do come and watch your videos, all right, but have watched it once, and once in a while might come back and check you out. They remember you from whatever. But for some reason or the other, they decide not to click that sub button. But you do have those type of people that do come into your channel and they watch it, and sometimes they might come back and watch again, like say, well, let's see what Shishi's doing. Let's see what Crystal Shack's doing. Let's see what the Fish Tank Barn's doing. What his latest release are. It's just their watch habit. That's what they do. You can't blame them for it. You can't shame them for not subbing to you, even though they like your videos. That's not their habit of subbing to your channel. But they do once in a while come back. Again, it's great if they do become your regular subs, but this is where it gets tricky. All right, now you have your regular subs, as we talked about, but there's also a subset of your subs. You have your active subs. All right, active subs, but you also have your inactive subs. Okay, your inactive subs are people who click their sub button, but then decide not to watch any more videos. Maybe they're not interested in other, or they were only interested in that one video and they sub just to see what else you put out, but then decided whatever else you put out after that wasn't as good, or it's just not for them. It happens. And unfortunately, that is a big part of your sub base, okay? So what happens to your inactive subs? They just don't get shown your video. They just sit there as a number on your sub screen, how many subs you have. They're just a number to you. They don't come back. They don't really watch any more of your videos and stuff. It's just that they just either lost interest. If they have no interest, it happens, okay? It happens to the best of us. So what happens with these inactive subs? Well, here's the thing. This is where a lot of things kind of go wonky or kind of go weird. If you have video, like say my Dry Star video, I released it. It did really good. It got promoted and featured in the homepage. When that happens, you'll notice, you get a lot more subs, but then you also lose a lot of subs as well. Why? Because that algorithm, when it was testing against your subs, right? And then it branched out to those little test groups. It not only branched out to those little test groups, but what it did was say, well, this did so well with your normal active subs. Let's show this to some of your inactive subs that have already been subbed to your channel before. Then suddenly they get this thumbnail that comes out of nowhere, and they could either say, well, you know what, I didn't like this guy's channel, unsub. Or they could simply say, I don't remember subbing this guy, unsub, right? That's why sometimes you get complaints about people saying, well, I didn't subscribe to the channel. I bet you did sometime, like a long time ago, but you just don't remember. So that's when they decided, well, I don't want to watch this guy anymore, unsub. This is why you get those, like that weird, like big chunk of unsubs from a really huge blown up video, okay? Sometimes you won't even notice, because if your video blows up, you get a lot more subs than unsubs. You forget about the unsubs. If you get 200-300 subscribers in a day from your video blowing up, you're not going to notice that 20 or 30 that unsub, okay, unless you're really that stingy, okay? And this is where I think that problem comes in with, and I couldn't say think, there's some proof to it. This is the same problem that you have with live streams, okay? When you start a live stream, you get that notice. This person's live streaming. This stream is currently live streaming and stuff. It won't show you the thumbnail saying set your reminder, right? That won't show to the inactive subs. But once you go live and it pushes that thumbnail of your live stream, it's on live now, come check him out, it gets pushed out to the inactive subs as well. And I think that's where it's coming from, where those big unsub is. Now you hear this complaint from big channels, some small channels, but mostly big channels, that I get a group of big unsubs when I do a live stream, and that happens to me all the time. Okay, and it even happens to the popular channels that all they do is live stream, and that's how they do their channel, and that's how their channel got blown up, was their live streaming. But they also complain that they do get a big chunk of unsubs every time they do a live stream. That's because I'm thinking, and I'm pretty sure that's what's happening, because it falls under the same algorithm workings of a video blowing up. Is that when you go live, that live stream thumbnail starts showing out to some of your inactive subs that were subbed to you, but totally either forgot about you or lost interest in you. Okay, so then they decided, well, I'm just going to unsub. Okay, but the good thing about it is, even on a live stream, I still get subs from it. If it's a good topic, if I'm not just sitting there answering questions, I have something actually to say. The other thing is that it also boosts up, community engagement and stuff like that. My live stream do have a really large audience retention compared to all my other videos. Just compared to all my other videos. Even though, like, your 2-hour stream, I'm getting a retention rate of 20 minutes. That's really good to look at, but it's also punitive to you, because an hour stream versus 15-minute retention rate isn't all that great when you figure out the ratio. So you sometimes get dinged for that. All right, so the reason why I'm going through this is so you understand how that works, so you understand whether or not is it worth it to do things like doing a live stream, or is it better just do less live streams and more on-demand videos, and really concentrate on those on-demand videos and make really good ones, so you get those subscribers coming in, so that you still do your live streams and like have that kind of, I guess, pay for the live streams, so that you could interact and be more personal to your current active subscribers. Okay, so this is how that game works. Okay, so hopefully you guys understand that. And again, I told you this was going to be a short workshop, but that's pretty much in a nutshell how I understand how subs actually work, and how you could use that to leverage better videos and leverage leverage your videos to get more subs that way, and decide whether or not you actually want to do live streams. Okay, and honestly, I love live streams only because I get to connect with my current active subs. Even though, and that's the thing you got to remember, because if you look at my rates here, and this is some of those things that you have to look at and say, well, should I do more live streams or not? If you notice here, my views from visitors is 56% over the views from my subscribers. Actually, that's pretty good for me. I think Nico said that's really freaking good. I don't know how you do it, but I have a really almost 50-50 of both watching from visitors and for watching from subscribers. Now, a lot of people have actually more of this percentage than over the views of subscribers, but you got to look at it and say, well, how do I strategize this? How do I figure this out to where I can actually do both? And honestly, you can. You just have to really look into it and pay attention to those numbers and see what outweighs the good and the bad for your channel. And again, like I said, all channels are different, so you have to figure out if it's good for you. You just can't one person's experience might not going to be exactly your experience, because like I said, every channel is different. Let's see. Anyone talking about anything? Sarah, I got 320 subs and I got 280 views in my last video. I'm hoping that's down to most of my subs being active and watching my video, which is super. Well, you look at your stats and it'll tell you exactly where that is. Wait a few days. I don't know when you release this video. Wait a few days and then look at your stats. It'll tell you exactly who's watching and stuff like that. Just for the heck of it. Shoot. Let's see here. You would go into that video. Let's pull up a video here. Pull up this diffusion video here. Go to the analytics. Go to interest viewers, and I'll tell you. Oh, is it interest viewers? No, that's Reef viewers, I believe. Yeah. somewhere here that it'll tell you the views versus subs. I think it's in your overview. Can't find it in here. But if you dig through it, why am I missing links? Here we go. Yeah, it's build an audience and then watch time from subscribers. All right, and then you'll see it right here. This box here, you'll tell who's watching your videos. So like on this video here, 39.6% versus 60.4%. So you can tell I'm getting a lot of people that still watch this video that's not subbed to me. Either they're semi-subbers or just people that are finding my videos. So that's why I have, if you watch my videos, I have a little ritual. We call this a ritual, and it's the call to action ritual that I do before, right after the intro, and then going right into the video. See, let's take a look. One of the most important part of your CO2 setup. Well, actually, all the parts of the CO2 setup is important, but this is one of the mainly important things. Let's get to it. Okay, cold intro. Then I roll my intro. Okay, and just for those that haven't watched the last workshop, your cold intro is what I'm going to promise CO2. That I'm going to tell you, or what this video is about. I promise that I'm going to teach you. Now, the format isn't for everyone. This is because it's mainly a tutorial type of thing. I'm telling exactly what you're going to see in this video. So right there, people will decide whether or not I'm lying to them or should they stay and watch. Then I roll my intro for branding. Okay, I want people to recognize my brand, my logo and stuff, know that I'm the water box. Now, in the last videos, and then I do a little quick intro, saying, hey, this video, and a little thing about, okay, CO2, this is what we do and stuff, maybe about 10 seconds, and then I will ask them to remember to subscribe. If you're new here, you want more aquarium videos, or you want to talk about aquariums, hit that subscribe button and that notification icon so you know when I do more videos or do live streams. Okay, so you remind them to sub, and it's always good. It's always a good thing to sub. Now, you want to do it here, or you want to do it then. It's really up to you. I find that if I do it towards the beginning, I do get a lot more subs. Okay, but that might not work for you as well. So. Again, it's a thing that you gotta play with when you're building your videos, when you're making your videos, and then you gotta look at your stats after your videos. You can't just make a video and let it go, thinking that you're gonna get subs from it. You gotta see what works and what doesn't. And if you're not sure, that's why I'm here. That's why we're here, to help each other. Sorry about that. My phone's going crazy. I'm not sure what's going on there. Yeah, and that's the other thing too. You can't really go by my example in that I take long breaks. I do that because, one, I'm not too keen on like pushing my channel right now. Second, I build those video traps like I talk about, so it sustains my channel. But again, if you take long breaks, then this is what sucks about YouTube. If you take long breaks, you'll like lose that momentum. Okay, so you basically kind of have to start over again. So when you're in that stretch of building your YouTube channel, you gotta keep a schedule, a good consistency, more like, not just a good schedule, but the right word is consistency, right? If you're going to release one video a week, keep releasing one video a week. And you could release a little bit more, but always try to keep to one video a week. Do something that works for you, and that's not going to stress you out. Okay, but keep that consistency going, always going, so people expect your videos, as well as the YouTube algorithm expecting your videos. Okay, again, more videos you release, the more data the YouTube algorithm has to work with and knows whether or not it should pump up your channel or not. So really, it's up to you. You got to go the pace that you got to go. Anything else you guys talking about here? I don't know why it freezes up like that. I didn't know how to do public. I think Da Vinci does that. I think Femora does that too. I mean, you've done it. I've seen you do it. Or was that Carissa that did it? I'm not sure. Azrael the Dev, great tips on cold open tutorials for software development. Nice. I'm gonna start doing that. I think it'll work well. I've been toying with software. The problem is I have so many projects and stuff. I just don't want to do more. And I was thinking about doing programming tutorials and stuff like that, but I don't want to overstretch myself. Right now I'm already doing my aquarium channel, and then I'm doing some other stuff, short skit channels and stuff like that. And I'm starting to do this on the side to help these guys get their channels going and moving up and stuff like that. It's all right, Sushi. Shishi, you'll get used to it. We'll be held. Just keep learning. That's what you got to do. Learn. Daily, it's fine. Go for it. If you want to do a daily vlog challenge, that's really up to you. See how it works. Do it for a month and see what it does and helps your channel or not. What's really good is if it's high quality vlogs, that's even better. Okay, but just don't do a vlog just to do it. That's the only thing I have a problem with. Some of these people that do these vlog challenges are actually really already good at doing it, right? They've got their process already set, their templates there, so all they do is drop in the videos, do really quick cuts and stuff like that, so they could do those daily vlogs stuff. But I would say you could try it. It's going to burn the hell out of you out, that's for sure. I've done it before and it's crazy. Especially the way I do videos, it has to be like really good, so, or at least somewhat good. I can't just throw up a video for myself, for my channel, so I have to spend time on it, and I can't do that with having like real 40-hour job and stuff like that. Maybe if all I did was not have something like that and I did this full time, then that would be a different story. And would you do full edit every day? I would. That's what I'm saying. I would. For me. But for you, that might be different, okay? You got to think about how you're going to do it, okay? Maybe this would be a good challenge, especially if you want to try it, is to try different things and see how well they work out, see how the final product is and stuff. Think of it as, it's a challenge, so think of it as a challenge, but a challenge for you to become better. I mean, if you're going to stick to an all-day, everyday schedule, then it's the perfect time to keep trying new things, try to come up with new ideas, kind of come up with new content. And it's like an Iron Man run. You learn a lot from it, okay? I already watch your videos, but again, it's one of those things that I could tell you things here and there. So I'll pop that up in a bit. A lot of it, really, you're already moving. You're already working to make it better. I see that in every video. Again, it's just what I would do is just a lot of little things here and there to change things. But I'll get into it. Yeah, editing. Yeah, I like it. But if you like editing like I do, then it's really not that bad. It is a fun thing for me to do. Because at the end, I love what comes out of it. Like, I like seeing what becomes out of what I'm doing, kind of thing. The final product. So. Nice. This is cool. I'll download it. I'll go through it, and I'll do a workshop on it, on how to use it and stuff. Yeah, Filmora I haven't played around with yet, but it looks like a very easy, editing software, easy to learn and stuff. That's a good thing about Filmora. Unfortunately, you have to pay for it. DaVinci is free, so, we'll go through it and stuff like that. Yeah, try it. I believe Fish Nerd Vlog is using that right now. Hey, how you doing? Past the dirt road. Cool. So anyone have any other questions about the subbing thing that I just went over? Or have any other questions about something that doesn't require 5 hours to explain? Can you do your branding intro in DaVinci 2? The branding intro is actually a little short clip that I made, like my branding intro, and what most people do is they make a little short clip and make a little movie out of it, and then they just cut in the movie later on every time they edit their video. So what you do is I'll help you maybe come up with an intro. We could talk about that, and then maybe help you make one so that you could always splice it in every time you do a video type of thing. Since you're using Filmora and right now looking into getting DaVinci, so yeah, I'll show you. You got the notification. See, that's the problem. Oh no, people get the notification in their email since it started as an unlisted video. Oh well. I hope I didn't piss a lot of people off. Cool, cool. Lots of leopard gecko. I like that. I'm gonna get my leopard gecko sooner or later. I just been sitting on it. My friend owes me a leopard gecko. Cool. All right, so yeah, this workshop was about the subs, so you can understand how it works. The way that I understand it. So hopefully that'll help you strategize your videos and figure out if you should do live streams or not. Live stream does kind of help ding your channel a little, so weigh it. I like doing them because it is something to do, and for me, it actually pushes up my views on all my other videos, only because I am releasing some kind of video. For some reason, I'm not sure why it's working on my channel, but some people are telling me that it never works for them like that on their channel. So I'm not quite sure what's going on my channel right now with those live streams. You were watching your other account. That's all right, Jeff. But anyways, this is pretty much over. It's again short, but yeah, we'll call it good now. I think, unless you guys want to talk about more stuff. So for those that are doing a rewatch, this was probably, I guess, over a while ago. Now everyone's just talking. Hey at the loach. Hey at the loach. Loach in your throat. Okay. So anyways, yeah. Oh, okay, let's see. That's a good question there. Shishi Beta asks, I may have missed before, but how important are tags? Tags are very important, mainly because tags is what's going to help build your ranking on search, on YouTube search. Okay. So if you make a video and you want people to search and find your video that way, then it's important. Oh, you know what? We're not done because I have to take a look at Barnes' video YouTube channel. I actually already did, but I'm gonna go ahead and give him some advice. Duh. Sorry about that, Barn. Okay. But yeah, tags are important. Just so people could find your video, and you want people to find your video if it's a video that you want people to find and get more exposure that way. Okay. So when you come up with a topic for your video, you just get related tags to it. Now that's a whole other subject, a whole other workshop we'll talk about. Okay, I'll kind of teach you how to do it manually. It's a pain in the butt, but I use Morning Fame to do it. You can also use TubeBuddy to do some of it, but to do a lot of keywords, you'll have to pay for it and stuff. But I can show you how to do that too. But yeah, keywords are important. Now let's go ahead and take a look at Barnes' YouTube channel. Are you still in here, Barnes? Whoops. Sorry, guys. That was my bad. Clicked the wrong button. Alright. So this is the fish tank barn. Okay. First thing to note that your editing skills are good. I mean, tighten up some stuff and stuff like that. First thing off the bat, try to get a lapel mic or something. I don't know what you're recording with. If you're recording with a phone or a camera or something, you might look into some audio to increase your audio a bit, because there's a lot of background noises that can get a little annoying. But that video was your live stream. Hold on, let's try to find something that's not a live stream. But I can hear a lot of stuff going on in your background when you're talking, so it distracts me from hearing you talk. Yeah, that. Wait, oh, no. That's live chat too. Is that all you're doing, is live streaming? I know this one was it.
To see who eats it.
Yeah, try to get a lapel mic. Maybe a shotgun mic, but I think you'll do better with a lapel mic, so that I can hear you better. And you could get a decent, cheap lapel mic that will help improve the sound, so it'll cut down the background a bit more, and so I can hear your voice a bit more. All right, lighting, you can do a little bit more lighting. You see how kind of blurry you are right now? Maybe, I don't know if that's just your camera that you need to set up a bit.
So let's go ahead and get on with the test.
But you also have more lighting in the back versus the lighting in front of you, so that it will also blur it out or pixelate your camera. So having lights, getting a nice cheap set of lights that like Anthony did, will help. You know, you set up the lights right in front of you. That way, you have more light in front of you than behind you, and you don't get that dark, blurry, or pixelated look. Again, audio could be improved by getting a lapel mic, something to cut out that all that watering sound and stuff like that. Now, I mean, you might say, well, we're Aquarius, right? You want to hear that sound, but if you're trying to convey things to people, right? Veteran, Aquarius are used to, but not maybe new people getting in the hobby, which is what you want. You want new people, or you want people that like want value out of your what you're trying to say. Okay, and that's the thing. It's not subbers' fault, YouTube viewers' fault. It is for them. In a way that if they're going to watch a video, they want to watch it for them. They're just getting some kind of value out of it. And this is a tip for everyone: is when you make a video, make sure that someone's getting value out of what you're doing, and you know that's how you're going to make good videos, right? Am I going to get value out of this if I watched it, right? Even though it's a good topic, but I can't hear you. Maybe I should reshoot this or get better equipment so that next time it'll sound better. Or I would convey my thoughts better, so that people will understand what I'm trying to say. That's very important about how you present yourself in the way of production value, and as well as what you're the idea or thoughts that you're putting out to someone. Rambling is another thing I see a lot of really new YouTubers or smaller channels do. They ramble. People do not like rambling. That's why you do editing. That's why I always suggest editing thing. If you don't know how to edit, learn how to edit, because you can cut off those rambling, because you don't know you're doing it like I'm doing right now, right? You don't know you're doing it when you get your point across, but you start rambling about the same point and then go off on a tangent. Then people will lose you and they'll switch you off. Okay, so learn to edit and help cut off some of that ramble, or just try not to ramble too much. Collect your thoughts and then talk, and then convey to your audience what you're trying to convey. Now, Fish Tank Barn, the other thing I also notice is that you're very stoic. I don't know, are you reading a script? Are you in here right now? Yeah, there you go. Are you working on lighting? Okay, good. Let me know if you're reading a script, because it really sounds like, you are reading a script when I watch your videos. You have a lapel mic, so I'll switch it out. Okay, hopefully that lapel mic sounds good. If not, maybe investing in lapel mic would be the next thing you do. No script? Okay, so you just gather your thoughts and remember it. Okay, I guess some more natural, because to me it looks like you're reading a script, but I wasn't sure. Maybe you just really organized on your thoughts. But I notice you're very stoic when I'm watching you, so that might rub off on some people as not someone that be warm, inviting kind of thing. So work on that camera presence. But other than that, I think you're pretty good. I think you got some good stuff going on here. Just like every other channel out there that wants to make big, tighten things up. Those little things. It's just the little things that you need to change up or practice on will make you much better, and will probably get you a lot more people that are interested in watching. Oh, you did something on the sys filter too. Alright,
Okay, welcome back.
try not to do intros like that, guys. If you do an intro, do a cold open, right? Because the first thing that you want them to see is someone that they're going to watch, or hear someone that's going to watch, okay? Not an intro. The intro will turn people off. So if you do want to put an intro for branding reasons, which is still good, put a cold open, especially when you're doing something like that. You're talking about the Zist filter, right? Do a cold intro. Say, hey, in this video, we're going to take a look at the Zist filter and why it's such a big deal. And then roll your intro, and then boom, and then you go into it, right?
Back, everyone.
The format of this video with this type of thing, like product reviews and stuff, works really well. That keeps viewers wanting to at least stick around a little bit longer just to see what you have to say. All right. Now, when it comes to vlog and stuff, that might not be it. Maybe some people do start their vlogs with a cold intro, and when they do that, it's usually very funny, very light humored. So that's one thing to do too. Maybe they take a clip from inside the vlog that was funny or something, put it in front, kind of thing. You'll see those type of cold intros on some of the people, but it's all about being creative, right? And then trying to keep people watching by being creative and having that flow going, right? Don't just put things where it doesn't make any sense, all right? Don't make cuts that doesn't make any sense, okay? If you're trying to if you're trying to tell some kind of story, if you're trying to do some kind of review, convey some kind of thought or interest, have it organized, have it flow really well, okay? And that's usually what keeps people watching, that there's a good flow. There's a good flow of you seeing from the camera talking, then in a few seconds you'll see an overlay or a B-roll or something about what you're talking about. Not a lot of flashing things in front of the camera like that kind of thing, but rather doing a cut to a picture of the thing instead, so they don't feel like they're getting motion sickness, right? No shaky cams, a lot of tripods, but these are really general ideas, right? I say these as general ideas because sometimes you want that shaky cam to get that certain kind of effect because you're trying to tell that kind of story, like, oh, you're trying to make it very tense. Making a tense situation when you're doing filming, a good way to do it is having a shaky cam, like you're doing, like you're watching the Blair Witch Project. If you don't know what that movie is, then you're too young for this chat, okay? So, yeah. So, those are my suggestions to you. And again, we have to drill down deeper, go look at your stats stuff if you want to know more. Let's go and look at your homepage, which already your banner is good because it looks like it's going to fit on a phone as well as the desktop. It looks fine there. First is your uploads, then you create a playlist. You should do uploads, your most popular videos, and then use playlists. Don't do this, right? Don't do this fourth thing. Make your playlist separate like I do, right? So that people can click on and see those thumbnails, right? So they click on it, right? Uploads, popular uploads, right? Then here's my popular Get Into Planet Tanks a playlist, right? Boom, boom, boom. You see the thumbnails right away. You see the titles, so they know to click on it. If you have those playlists done that way, the way you're listing it, I notice it doesn't do as well. Okay, like that, because they have to click in the playlist and just wait till the playlist thing, kind of thing. There's no choice about it unless your playlist is very, very, I guess, very enticing. It's hard to do that with a playlist the way it's set up here. It's much easier to do with thumbnails like that. So really work on just cleaning up your presentation, your channel page, because people do look at that, and you do get subs from it if you look very good, if you look well. Here again, what I advise people is put a link to sub to your channel. If you go again to my channel here, you'll see click to subscribe. I do a click to subscribe, and the link has that here. Where's that? It has this. If you look in chat, all right. If the people go stupid thing shortened it, okay. But let me see if I could do this. There you go. Hold on, I'll get this up for you. Just don't know where. I really hate paint. Paint's annoying. You see that right there? If you get your URL to your channel and then put that in the end, when they click on that button, it'll subscribe to you. If you click it, it'll subscribe them to your channel, right? It just doesn't take you to their channel. So put that link on there. That does help. Okay, that does get people to click subscribe. Other than that, if you're trying to grow your channel, don't link them to anywhere else. I think I noticed you linked them to, your Google Plus. Take that out. No one even uses Google Plus anymore. In fact, Google is getting rid of that. So yeah, take that Google Plus link out and just click to subscribe there. Okay, because people do stumble upon your channel page. So you want it, just like any business, just like any introduction, you want good first impressions, right? So yeah, I like the channel banner. It looks cool, pretty cool. Right? It tells people what it is, what exactly your channel is about: freshwater, saltwater, breeding. Right? Yeah, that works. You might want maybe more clear about freshwater, saltwater aquariums. Might be better. But yeah, it looks good. Hopefully that helps. Do you have any questions about anything on your channel? Let me know. Yay, year March. Congrats. Let me see. I want to make sure that he doesn't have any other questions. Yeah, Google Plus was a huge disaster. I agree fully. Not one of my favorites, that's for sure. I'm an IT guy and I couldn't figure it out. It was such a cluster boop. Pretty good. Any thumbnail advice? Oh yeah, let's take a look at that. Thumbnail advice. Yeah, consistency. Your thumbnails are all over the place, so try to get a unique look to it. Bigger text, because right now I have it zoomed in. So if we look at this like that, I could barely, well, so and so say, but I make your text a little bigger. Okay. I like how you're using your face, but is it the same? It is the same face that you're clipping out there. Do different ones, different different expressions, right? Make sure they can see your eyes. People want to see eyes, right? Too small. Well, this is good. This is actually pretty good right here. Let me get my pen out. Right here, I like that. That's pretty good. Hold on. Yeah, I see the text here small, but I like this. I like that. So maybe this of you being bigger doing that, right about there. Have the fishies here, and then move this text over here and make it just a little bit bigger, which is doable in that case, right? I don't know if you have a logo or not, but for branding reasons, if you have a logo, stick it on your thumbnail. But other than that, keep the thumbnail consistent so they know it's you, right? Your viewers want to know it's you. If they've been itching for a new video from you, they got to recognize your thumbnail. And one way to do is brand your thumbnails, and that's a really cool trick I learned from Nick Nimmons, right? Is branding your thumbnails work. Let me see here. Okay, chill. I try to keep it as consistent as don't ignore the old ones, but I try to keep it consistent as I can, and then what I do is like color code them. Hopefully people will get in the habit of unconsciously knowing that, oh, this video is a tutorial video because it has the teal background. If it's a live like presentation, it'll be black background. If it's my live chats, it's the purple background. It's kind of thing. It's kind of thing is that when you go into, I think, playlists, it doesn't show that way. It kind of does. It gives a certain color code and stuff, and that was something I was playing around with. But give it a consistent look, right? And make sure that they can read your text. Okay, and again, text with black outline always works. Makes it really stand out. Okay, it even helps the smaller text get seen easier when it stands out like that. But on your thumbnails, yeah, all you do is just get a more consistent look to it. Fish tank barn. We should get you a logo, right? You notice I put my logo on my thumbnails too, always at the same area so they know it's me. That's branding, right? And if you're into marketing, because I'm a business major, so marketing was part of it, and a lot of it had to do with marketing with when I was a graphic artist and stuff. Branding is a huge thing. Really, a simple logo that people can relate to, like the Nike logo, McDonald's logo. That's really good branding. So if you have branding and you put it on your thumbnail, they automatically know it's you, right? They know to see that you're putting yourself out there and saying this is me. So every time they see it, they're going to relate it to you, right? So then suddenly they got a little unconscious thing in their mind going, I need to go watch his videos. You know, I won't forget to go watch his videos, kind of thing. That kind of thinking, you know, those little stupid but useful marketing strategies there. Okay, hopefully that helps. Let me know so I can read what the heck you guys are saying. Let me go back to here. Do you use YouTube to make your thumb? No, I use Photoshop. I don't know if he uses YouTube. I've never tried that YouTube thumbnail maker. I never try anything that YouTube has, that editor stuff. It's just it's very basic, so I don't really use that stuff. There he goes. He uses a program on his phone called Pronto. There you go. That's what it was. Not Pronto, but Fonto. That's the one I was trying to find for you, Shishi, if you were going to do it on your phone. Use your avatar as your logo. Okay, there you go. There you go. What is your avatar? Oh, yeah, perfect. I actually like that. That's pretty good. You should use that. You should put that. I don't know why you're not yet. Put that right here. Take yellow fishy out and put it right there, right behind the text. Take out the fish tank barn and just use the barn with the fishies, and you put it right there. That would be perfect. Okay, and then there's your logo. Boom, that's me. And if you're daring, do a really cute shot of you or some kind of really kick-ass shot of you standing right here, looking that way. Present yourself. You are. If you look at all your videos, you're all in there. You're the piece. You're the presenter. So you're the brand. You're part of the brand. That's you. So you're branding yourself. Think of it that way. Okay. Oh, get out of here. But yeah. So we have any other questions? I think Clara. Let's go back to Clara here. Go over your channel, but I think maybe we should sit down and talk on that one. Life fish. I always do life with fishies. Is life with fish? There you are. Oh, did you change your channel name? All right, you're going for that. All right, that works. Well, your banner works fine. I mean, on the phone, it's going to cut off these animals here, but no big deal because you still have this. That's what they're going to see on your phone. I would like to I see this bolder maybe, or stand out a little bit more. And then this would be good. I like that. It tells you exactly what your channel is all about. Yeah, you're taking tips from Nick. Looks like you're watching a lot of Nick Nimmons, huh? I hope you are. Let's go to your page. Yeah, again, try to take away this out and show one list at a time. Show your good lists and lay them out like this. Like the same advice I had with Fish Tank Barn.
Hi there, everybody. Welcome back to.
Now I don't know why you're not doing widescreen, but it might be whatever you're filming with. But I noticed that you've got either upgrade or using a different camera or whatever. But your editing and your shooting has gotten way better, and I like that. And it looks like you're going with an all pets channel now. Going from aquatics to all pets. I'm assuming that you didn't switch your channel on me. Is Clara in here? Clara! Yahoo! Maybe she left. Oh, it's Clara Holler. Okay, so I'm not. I was just gonna go, wait a minute. I know that's her.
Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Clara. And
there, you got your camera going right.
Please be sure to hit that little subscribe button down below so you don't miss my future videos. So I'm sure you all can see by the title of this video today, I will be showing you my small animal room. This is
I was showing you guys a blank screen.
So let's go have a look. This is the door. We're gonna start by.
I clean up on your cuts, so that's all I have to say. But I like that you're starting to use, like, you know, you're really getting your cuts, your editing and stuff like that. Yeah, I think you keep going the way you're going, and then talk to me. You know, we'll get on IM and talk to each other about more about your channel and stuff. See where you want to go. But it's nice that you're moving out from just aquatics and into all the other stuff. I know because I saw you're doing reptiles and then talking about other things, and I'm like, oh, she looks like she's going in the way of being a general pet channel. And let's go and there's another thing that I want to really state is that you guys got to find focus. Focus on one thing, especially when you're just starting a channel. Find something to focus on and go with that and build the audience there, because it's way easier when you have a focus. I mentioned this before, like my focus on my channel currently, and it's going to be it's going to expand from that focus. It was Planet Tanks. I was Aquarium channel, but I focused on Planet Tanks because that's what I was passionate about. That's what I knew. But now I'm starting getting the Reef, so that's like kind of branching out and getting that other audience while keeping my Planet Tank audience at the same time. So really find a narrow down to a certain focus or a niche within the niche, okay? Or even focus, or your focus doesn't even have to be a topic. It could be the focus of the style of video you're doing. Like Fishner Vlog is very vlog. He's total vlog, very edgy, very young kid vlog kind of guy. So that is his focus kind of way. In the sense that he's putting his focus in the style of video he's doing rather than the topic of video he's doing. Right? That style of video that he's doing will bring in more kids because that's just the way his audience is. This is the way his audience get connected with him, is that edgy vlog style. That's what younger kids are really used to on YouTube. All right? Just if he's watching this, don't go, just don't go putting your pool on fire or anything like that dumb guy does. Paul Logan, I think his name was. Don't show dead bodies on your channel. Don't go do stuff like that. That's really dumb. Even though it'll get all the little kids, but still, you're the Aquarium channel, not a funky do stupid stuff kid channel. You're smarter than that. Canva, yeah, Canva is another thing. That is graphic image software. I think isn't Canva like a free Photoshop kind of thing? Here's another thing too. Let's go over to really quick. Is on your videos, do that. Use the use the watermark. If you go in here, you'll see my watermark. If you have a logo, make a logo. I'll help you out if you need help.
And
just
you
let
get
me
a regular
know.
adapt.
But you have this watermark here, right? And I took my logo and put subscribe on here and uploaded it as my watermark. When people click on it, they subscribe to your channel. That's another way to get subscribers, to make it easy for them to subscribe to your channel. These little things matter, right? It doesn't seem like it at first, but when you put them all together, your cards that you have going on here, your end cards, the scribe here, the scribe on your channel page, and then making a really good channel page, all that adds up into building a successful YouTube channel. You might scoff like, oh, I'm only gonna get 1 or 2 subs, a month from that, but you're gonna get 1 or 2 subs for a month from that, and you never know if those subs, that 1 or 2 subs from you, are going to be an active subscriber or an inactive subscriber. You never know. And you never know if that 1 sub is going to like your videos and start sharing your videos everywhere else. That 1 sub becomes 5 subs. That 5 sub becomes 100 subs, in no time. You never know on those little things. So every little thing counts. Now, in order to upload your watermark there, is you go to your channel link. Now, I'm doing this on Studio Classic. I think you have to go to your Studio Classic to do this. We'll check in a bit. But you go to channel, and then you go to branding. And this is where you upload it. Okay? And I have it set to start time. It starts at 05 seconds. All right? Now, if we go, I don't know if we can do Studio Beta yet. I don't know if they put it in there yet. I think you go into settings. Yeah, it's not in here yet. Yeah, it's not in here yet. So you would have to go to your classic studio, and you do that. If you don't know, if you're currently in the new beta studio, it's down here, Creator Studio Classic. Just skip that. You don't need to know that. And then go to channel. Okay, and then branding. Okay, that's how you do it. But that's a little simple trick there. You know, they're your viewers. We don't want to work for subbing to someone's channel. Make it as easy as possible for them to sub to your channel. You know, do them a favor, then they'll do you a favor. Cool. That's all right. Well, I'll look at your watermark. You might want to send me your watermark, and I'll help you fix that up for you. All right. Yeah, it defaults as a sub button. I don't think you do it with anything else. But a lot of people don't know that. They don't put a watermark there. And I go, put a watermark. They're like, why? They already know it's me. I go, because if people click on it, they sub to your channel. They're like, oh, okay, that's different. Because it's a consistent sub button right there. You know, if you make your watermark like I did with the logo and it says subscribe underneath there, they know to click it. Very simple stuff. But yeah, Shishi, IM me. Show me, and I'll check out your watermark, or send me your watermark, and I'll pretty it up for you. Morning Fame is invite only. Oh snap! That's right. I did not. I keep forgetting that. I don't know how many invites I have. Let me see. I don't know if it's limited. I'll have to ask Nico. I'll figure it out. If you guys want to invite to Morning Fame, let me know, and I'll go look for that link. All right, and I believe it's a free version too. But you don't. But I think you get. Well, there's a free version. You can go check it out and decide whether or not you want to subscribe to it or not. But you can still keep using the free version. It just doesn't have like everything else, the bells and whistles, or you're limited to doing a certain amount of keyword searches or whatever, building your keywords or whatever. So yeah, Chris, let me know if you're interested. Shoot me an IM and I'll send you an invite. Okay. All right, guys, let's call it good. Okay, unless you guys have any more questions. What is Morning Fame? Well, this is going to be another workshop. Let's go through it really quick. Morning Fame basically tells you the trends and how well you're doing with your videos. Right now, what you're looking at right here. This is Morning Fame. Okay, it's just showing my channel trends. Okay, when I release my videos, like you see here, live stream, and a video about me not making aquarium videos, right? You see that it's not doing much for my channel, right? But if you go here and you look at my mastering CO2, it's going, look, it's making your channel grow. You're above average on your views, all right? You're getting good likes, great likes on here because I'm getting medals here. Great comments on this video, and you're getting a lot of subscribers just from this video, right? Average view duration could be better, right? And this is what I'm saying. But if you look at my live chats, like average view duration's pretty good, right? It's good. So it tells you how you're doing, and then how you're doing with each video compared to your channel as a whole, or compared to the last few videos. Like I said here, if you look here, my this is another live chat. This is why my average view durations are crazy on my live chat. 20 minutes average watch time, view duration, right? That's what it is. Long average view durations. That's what Morning Fame is telling me, and they're saying you should do a lot more of these because you're getting crazy view duration compared to the rest of your videos, kind of thing. It'll tell you if you're growing or not with the channel and stuff. Then it has a thing that shows you what kind of strategy you should take with your channel, right? Right now it's telling me to focus on getting more views. The reason why it's telling me is because I haven't made any real videos in the last 3 months, right? But my watch time is pretty big. My engagement is low, I could easily fix that. That's no big deal. Engagement will rise when I do more videos to get all those views. And my subscribers are okay. And this is based on an average of channels in my in my range, right? And then they'll tell you the other things. They'll tell you growth opportunities. Make more videos of these because it's doing so well, right? You know, it's like these videos you did, they're doing really well. Make more like these. Okay, make more like these. Instead of try these, they're saying these videos are doing awful, which is like my live streams and my non-related aquarium videos. They're like, don't try something new, don't do these, you know, kind of thing, right? Then they even goes through how your series are doing, right? How are your playlists doing? Okay, strong, your view duration's okay, but your likes and comments are strong. Subscribers gain is strong, so it's telling me this list is doing really, really well. This list is doing awful. So maybe I could just delete it. It's not really doing much for me. It's those kind of things that tell you, like, this list is average. It's doing okay. Just leave it, you know, kind of thing. Okay, so it'll tell you what you should focus on based on your stats and stuff. Okay, again, suggestions, not like you should. Then there's the workshop. There's a workshop. Okay, and it tells you how you're doing, right, on your average. You want to always try to get above the average. It'll tell you stuff about your growth opportunity. It gives you a lot of good stats, right? They're telling what your visitor experience is, how they're doing, your videos by the number of shares. What is your top videos by shares? And let's see here. And it gives you the same thing. Create more videos like this, and it gives you the stats of how well you're doing. You're graded on these stats and stuff like that. And the thing that really is really good is the research your next video thing. This I use all the time. When I make a new video, aquarium nutrients, that's my topic. All right. It'll do the search, and it'll look through things. Hold on. It'll say, what's your main keyword for this? Aquarium nutrients. That might not work, but I think I might go for it because it doesn't look like people are searching for that. But it looks like fertilizing aquarium plants. Maybe I'll use that instead. Okay, I'm gonna make a video on aquarium nutrients, right? So they're saying, okay, this is your search term. This is what people are going to be searching for. Fertilizing aquarium plants. We already know it's being used. So what it does is it takes that search term, compares it to the YouTube search, right, and pulls up these videos. And they're telling this is who you're going up against, okay? This is the people that already have things on the same topic as your video, okay? And it'll look through all the results. It'll look through how many subs they got, how many views they got and stuff, and kind of calculates it all together for you, right? And they'll tell you what the gateway video is. The gateway video is the video that you want to beat to overtake this ranking so that you can take over this spot kind of thing. Okay, so after they do all that and they calculate everything, they give you a grade, right? They're saying you're going to get a lot of subscribers from this, all right, but you're not going to get that many views. You got a grade E on getting views on this. This is based off all those stats, and then based off the stats on your videos that Morning Fame has archived into their system, right? You got E grade on getting likes and comments on this, but it's really relevant to your channel, and relevancy is big deal because relevancy is part of the score of the algorithm to say whether or not your titles or your keywords matches the subject of your video. Okay, and if it's relevant, then it scores high on YouTube algorithm, telling you that it should promote your video a bit more, that you're not faking this video, right? So I'm looking at this, I'm like, the average is you want D's, a D or more on all of this. So they're saying that if you make this video, you get some good subscribers based on doing that, but not that many views, not that many likes and comments, and it's a guesstimate. Okay, it's just averaging against the stats of your current videos. But if my focus right now is to get more subscribers, then maybe I will do this, right? But I would really like it if this was a D rather than E. So then the other thing you do is go around and kind of say, use the same search term, but say fertilizing aquarium plants. Maybe we could change it to fertilizing aquarium plants easily, kind of thing. And then you could search that and then see how that scores. It's about the same, but it's not a searchable term. It doesn't find, it's not finding it in the YouTube search algorithm. So it's saying that not many people will search for this term, right? Now, now once you do that and you decide, okay, that's what I'm gonna do. This is my search term right here, right? Oops. Then you would go to step 4, right? And then step 4, it'll tell you how to put your titles together, or help you how to put your titles together, how to put your description together, and the keywords that you use for this search term, for this topic of your video. So aquarium plants, tip number 3 is try adding a few extra words at the end of your title, right? Fertilizing aquarium plants. Very easy. Or how about the easy way, right? And that ups your relevancy. So what you want to do is get A on the relevancy here, right? The easy way. And then on the description it says tip number 1 is to use all the words of your target keywords term in the first line of description. So fertilizing plants, learn how to learn fertilizing your plants the easy way. Okay, and that gave me a 20% out of 20%, gave my relevancy an A, so that's actually pretty good. But you also want to get good tags. So these tags are really good. It gives you, it shows you when this is a tag. Sorry, I'm fumbling here. This has become a workshop on how to use Morning Fame. So this tag here says aquarium plants is searchable. That's what people search for, and it added 7% relevancy to my score here. All right, so I want to keep that. This here, not people search for it, but it gave me 4% relevancy to the score. Right, a Karen Co-op, which really doesn't have much to do with me, did give me 3%, but really has nothing to do with video. I'll just not use that. Aquarium fertilizer has a lot to do with video. Give me 3% towards my score. Leave that in there. Aquarium fertilizer review. Leave that in there. Leave that in there. This one here, how to fertilize plants. Leave that in here. There. This right here, not relevant. Not relevant. Don't need that. Don't need that. Take those out. Because remember, you can't just stack your keywords up. That just makes your video less relevant. Okay, even though those green check mark means it's relevant because people have used those keywords to search, it doesn't work for your channel, right? So what we do is, here's another tip. Since your title doesn't match exactly, let's go ahead and make it match. All right, let's do that. Add that in there. 11. I'll add 11% to my relevancy. Even better. Now it's 85% relevancy, right? And it's part of my search term right there. And then now it's telling me to find a long tail search term. So we'll use fertilizing aquarium plants, and then long term search, meaning adding some keywords in the end of it to make it more searchable. Like, what else would they search for? Fertilizing aquarium plants easy way. Let's add that. Give me 10% relevancy. Not people search for it, but you never know, kind of thing, right? Fertilizing aquarium plants. Right, that's the one we were using. I can't spell. Okay, and then let's add another one. Guide. Guide always works, right? Guide's always good, right? That added 6% relevancy. So I'm pretty good now. Keywords are good. I don't know what this is. What the heck is this? Get that out of there. Get that out of there. I don't even know why these are in there. Alright, take those out. So here's my search terms, right? This is good. I might be able to add a couple more, right? But don't overload it, right? So what happens is that it's 38 out of 40%. I'm happy with that. I could try to add some more and up it, but this is good. I'll copy it to the clipboard and then I'll paste it into YouTube, right? You go to your YouTube manager. YouTube manager. Hello. Sorry, it's a little slow because of TubeBuddy. 2 already slows down my studios like crazy. All right, workshop 2, we'll edit this. And then you'll be able to go in and paste those keywords in. And then paste your title in. I'm not going to do it because I already have keywords in here. Oh, well, I know I don't. So you can put keywords in here and then save it, you know. And then save it. And then you can save this. Where is it? You can save this. Where is it? There you go. You can save this. And then, you see, you can tell I have other stuff saved in here. The stuff that I researched before. Right? So it's saved. And then I could come back and do it. That's how I do my research, my video. Whenever I do a video, I come in here before I do it, take a look at the search terms, how I should name it. Maybe it might have to adjust the video a little to match the topic or whatever. But I always do a research on the video before I actually do a video. Like I have an idea of video, and I'll go here and do a search on it, see if it's worth doing or change it up a little. Like if it's about aquarium fertilizers, but what if instead of doing a guide, maybe I just do it on potassium. How to feed potassium, because it's still fertilizer, but it's about potassium this time. Maybe I'll do much better this time. So I'll do that video instead of a general guide and then go back and do the general guide later, because I want to do the bigger hard-hitting video so that the general guide later could ride the train on the bigger video if it pops, that kind of thing. So that's the type of strategizing I'm talking about here. Right, again, pop clip. This is new. I have not seen this. Oh, cool. This is very cool. So, oh, this is nice. So now you can create your thumbnail. Put it up here. Hold on. This is new. I like this. I gotta tell Nico I like this. Right? Upload it. Oh, that's cool. Of course I didn't. Wait, how did I change it? How did I delete it? There it is. Let's do a real thumbnail. Sorry. Oh, I like this. If Nico is ever watching this, I love you, man. This is awesome. Right now, you can compare your thumbnail against the videos that you're going to be competing against on that search term. Okay, right? There's Mass Aquariums. There's Mike from Aqua Pros. So you get to compare your thumbnail against these guys. Now you can see it in different sizes. It looks like. Yep. This is awesome. I love this. Nice. I gotta send them an email, tell them about how much I love that. But anyways, yeah, that is Morning Fame, and I highly suggest you get in on it. If you need an invite, IM me, and I'll see about getting you an invite. I'm not entirely sure how to do that yet. Okay, so yeah, that's about it. I think we're gonna close the stream on this workshop, YouTube workshop, and I think this is still. Yeah, this is still on live, so I kind of messed that up. But anyways, all right, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys learned a lot. Hey, Baldox, nice to see you. Sorry, I'm not talking much about aquariums right now. This is actually a stream about YouTube and about subs and stuff. I was teaching a lot of Aquarius YouTubers about stuff. So yeah, so it looks like Past the Dirt Road though is helping you out. So good, that's cool. All right, cool. So guys, hope that helped. Again, thank you for joining on this other workshop. Again, something that was supposed to be short got really long because someone asked me about Morning Fame. But anyways, I guess if I had the ability, I would cut the stream in half. So we have Morning Fame and talking about subs at the same time. But now you have that bonus of learning Morning Fame and how it works. That's it, guys. I love you guys. I'll see you on the TGA forum as well as the YouTube Coalition page. And I'll see you out there. If you have any other questions or need any help, hit me up on TGA, hit me up on the Coalition, or just IM me. Talk to you guys later. I will. Oh, and I'm out. Bye.